Well, it's Thursday morning. Well, it's actually Thursday afternoon now. This little patch of woods was broke up into two little sections. I didn't realize that till I was short on my trees and went on a hunt for them and found the rest of them back here. It's a little bit steep. You can't really tell on the camera. The trees are fairly decent size. Got a hand cut everything in here, so. And it sounds like Coop's having a hard time with the skidder getting up and down the hill over there. It's just a steep climb. So we were pushing to hopefully get this block done today, but we got some really bad storms supposed to come in tonight. So we was hoping to get this wrapped up before that came in tonight, but it don't look like that's gonna happen. I mean, I could get it cut, but it's skidding, it's a little bit slow. So, but we do got trucks today, so that's a plus. We'll get some logs hauled out and maybe make some money. I don't know. Well, let's see if this old girl goes where she's supposed to. She's kind of leaning over the property line. Property line's over there. I'd like her to go down in that hole where I already made a hole. Tore all that stuff up. So we'll see what happens. It's a little too hot for this today. Right where we wanted her. Now the only problem is how long do we cut it so Coop can get it out. Oh well. You might not even see it. Well, I got this one here about 95% cut off, but it's set back. The property line, I could probably get over there, but I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna try to see if I can't get my head hooked behind it. That might not work. Don't break off there, old girl. Got much swing power. There she comes. There she comes. There she comes. Come on, old girl, you got this. You got this. Come on, don't come out of it now. Don't come out of it now. You'll definitely break off. Come on. There you go. There you go. Well, that worked out fairly well, I think. Of course, now I don't know how I'm going to get out of here, but that little bit of fiber pole don't matter because it's basically a double. But of course now I gotta get myself out of here, so I might have messed that up a little bit, but we'll get her. Well, we're gonna get back in the cutter for a little bit and relax in the air conditioning. It's getting pretty hot out there. Shouldn't be many more trees left in here in this little block, I don't think. I can definitely see where a leveling cab would be makes a difference. At first, I didn't really think it mattered a whole lot, but where it'd be beneficial. Well, come on, pick her up, baby. Pick her. There we go. Knocking you down. The hill's so steep, the camera won't stay up there. That helps. Oh, I got hollered at this morning. The first load of logs went into the yard today. He said, look, I don't want you cutting none of my good timber with that stupid tree cutter. And I said, well, why not? He said, well, them couple white oaks you sent in there look like a beaver chewed them off. And I said, well, still, they were cut clean, wasn't hurting anything. And he was complaining about fiber pull, which I don't think I did that, because I'm pretty cautious about that. Because I know with his exporting the logs, that's a big deal when they're peeling them. So I'm pretty sure I didn't pull no fiber, but even so, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm cutting them off closer to the ground with the cutter than I am with a saw, only because when you get down that low with a saw, you seem to be sharpening it a lot more. So I'm cutting them off lower to the ground, so even if you got to clip 2 inches of them off or something like that, you're still gaining probably 3 or 4 inches with me cutting it with the cutter. So I think what we're going to do to try to prevent any future situations, if the butt don't look real pretty, we're just going to clip it with a chainsaw and nobody will ever know the difference. I mean, I gotta, we gotta figure something out here. Maybe this cutter ain't the answer. Maybe it is go back to the dangle head. I don't know, but I got this one right now and I'm paying for it, so I might as well try to use it. Ready, set, go. Oh, I wanted to go to the left a little more, but then, well, didn't really want to drop it right in the road. Oh well, what you gotta do? Alright, we're in position. You know, I'm gonna cut that little oak tree out of the way on the way up through there, and I thought, nah, it'd be alright. You know, went and broke the daggone thing anyway. Alright, we're back out in the heat. That was nice while it lasted anyway. Right in my skid road. I'm trying to swing it out there. That's why it keeps pinching the saw. Now you got to pull it in and didn't pull that tree. See, normally that's how it works. As long as you're above your notch or even with it, it'll always pull it out of the stump and not the log. See, it didn't pull any meat out of there. But I thought it did at first. Scared me for a minute. Thought I busted her out. I got this. I'm gonna jump this one off. So I got it cut all the way back to there. And I got it cut all the way back to there. Then I'm gonna start on this side and just make my back cut on an angle. If all goes as expected, she's gonna pop right off the stump and land right in that hole. So, let's see if we do what we said we were gonna do. Cross your fingers. Well, it's Monday morning. I hauled firewood logs. Sunday got the old landing cleaned up. We are now going to try to get down in here and cut the new landing in. But in the meantime, we're going to track this down across this field. Right down there about where them trees are. Try to cut that corner. Go out in the road just a little bit and then run it down this gravel road. It's a long way to track this cutter, but it beats paying $500 to get the man to come back up here moving it. Well, I guess it wouldn't be $500 because I wouldn't get no permits just to move it down the street. But Still, by the time he come up here and moved and come back, he'll have probably 3 hours in it, but close to 400 to move it. I'm having a little bit of issue. You can't see in the camera. Something's going on with that right side there. The undercarriage. Coop and I looked at it Friday. Can't really figure out what's going on. Loosened the track up a little bit, seems to make it a little bit better, but something's still messed up in there. Just not sure what. But yeah, we're gonna ride the car down the road. Well, we're going down the road now. We'd have had to drive it down this road regardless anyway, because that big triaxle low boy they used to haul it would have never got in here. So we're going to have a hard enough time getting trailers in as it is, but I think we'll get in with a log trailer, but it never got in with that big low boy anyhow, so either way we'd have to drive it down this road. So we'll get it there eventually, slowly but surely. Well, what I've been doing today is coming up a little bit off the bell. I'm just trying some different things. I'm not trying to get them as low as possible. So basically, so far what they the stumps look like you cut them by hand. And that's keeping my head from getting tangled up in the bell. Seems to be working all right. This one's probably not, just because I'm videotaping it. I'm in a little bit of a goofy spot. There's a hickory tree to the right of me I'm trying to save, and I want to run it over, so I can't quite get in there like I want to. Yeah, so the hell I done cut the hickory tree up already. So what's going to probably happen is this tree's going to kind of go to the right. I want it to go more to the left, but it's probably going to go more to the right. Make Coop get out of the way there with the skidder. Alright, here goes nothing. Hopefully it don't pull on that side I finished on. Well, she come off clean, but I didn't want to mash the little white oak in the process. But it's clean. Well, it's hollow, but no fiber pull. Stump looks good. Except I mashed a little white oak tree. Oh well, casualties of war, I guess. Well, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, that's a pretty big old tree there. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I don't even know how many I cut today, but I'm starting to get her. Alright, this old girl come off just as clean as a pin. Unless I screw up because I'm videotaping now. Uh-oh. Well, I lost that one, but it didn't go where I wanted it to go, but it's clean. I wanted it to go straight out there. I wanted it to go out there. But, oh well. That's the first one I've lost today. Go figure. As soon as I turn the daggone camera on, I screw up. Oh well. Well, this one's probably getting a little bit long, so I'm going to cut her off. And we'll finish out the week on another video. I think they hauled 4 or 5 loads so far today, so we're doing just now starting to get the hang of this thing, get some production. So we'll get her. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.